hello!
Why, hello there.
We are here, and we're back. Slightly better, and we're going to get into all of the good, bad, slutty things we talk about on Ask Me About My Singleness.
Ask me about my singleness.
Ask me about my singleness.
I'm going to ask you about your singleness right now. I want to know, Deanna, as our resident single gal, I want to know, have you ever dated according to your zodiac sign?
You know, I haven't, but I think I'm about to start.
And if so, what are the findings so far?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so first off, before we get into this, do you believe in like zodiacs and personalities? And
I think there's some truth to it, but I just feel like human beings are so multifaceted and like there's so many layers to a person. You can't really define, like, oh, he's going to be my perfect match because he's a blank, whatever. You know, it's, I don't know.
I could see that.
I wouldn't put all of my, decision-making weight into it, but I think it definitely could be, like, a good base to start with.
I feel like it's definitely, like, an interesting, like, contributing factor. Like, not saying that, okay, this person is a Capricorn, so they're going to be this, but, like, that I feel like that definitely will play. Like, I know there's a lot of people who are like, I don't even believe in zodiacs or whatever, but I mean, the way I see it, stranger shit has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't explain to me how it's not true. So, like, I'm not gonna rule it out. And I've seen some weird stuff in life, so
yeah, weird stuff happens.
Weird stuff has definitely happened that makes me believe a lot of things, and zodiacs is one of them. I mean, I do believe the stars and planets are doing some weird shit when we're born, and that all that energy can influence how we are. I believe, like, there's something to it.
It's like Doctor Strange is working behind the scenes, and we're just living our lives, and stuff's happening, and we're like, oh, okay, the sky's blue today, and that's what we're gonna say it is. And so, like that?
No, like,
No.
I'm not 100% like knowledgeable how it works. That just sounded so stupid, but whatever. But like, you know how
like you're not well versed on.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Isn't
conversation.
it
like when people are well versed, and then like they're like, oh my god, what's your sign? Like as soon as you meet them, and they're like, hi, what's your sign?
Well, hello.
What are you? And they're like, I'm an Aries. I'm like, I knew that.
I could tell. I could tell. No, you couldn't.
So tell. I mean, your energy is such an Aries.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. There's a few Geminis I've met, and I'm like, you didn't have to tell me. I knew.
I hate you.
Got that.
Stop.
You got that energy.
You just made fun of this for 5 whole seconds, and now you're like, but I know too.
But it's happened before. I was like, you sound. But then I waited for them to tell me. They're like, oh, I'm a Gemini, and I'm like, you gave off those vibes.
Yeah.
You gave off that crazy.
You had a Bran Stark moment. I already knew that.
I already knew.
I knew everything.
Bran.
Before you said it. I hate him. Anyway.
Oh my. Let's not get into
Team Sansa.
You know what? Bran is doing what he's supposed to be doing, and I fucks with Bran. That's all I'm gonna say. But
Bran's a Gemini. I don't know what he is.
My eyes really, when you said that, I was like, wait.
Fuck.
No. So, Erica, what are you?
I'm an Aries.
You're an Aries.
Could you tell? Did you know?
I hit the fuck about this table, and that camera was just shaking.
And what are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
And we knew because you hit the table like that.
You know,
aggressive and angry.
That is not what we are. But I mean,
no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. So what's your description? What does your zodiac, whatever it is, what is it called? I'm gonna look at my horoscope. What does it usually say about you?
The traits that it usually says is that I'm like hardworking, which is interesting because I'm usually a lot lazy sometimes. But I mean, like when it counts, yeah, we're hardworking and determined and like pessimistic, which I feel like a lot of people just mistake for being real. Like, let's cut the bullshit. Says that we're loyal, which is true. It says a bunch of great shit, okay? It says that, okay, we are like the grandfather of the zodiacs, like the oldest.
Oh.
So like we're more mature. But it also says a lot of lit stuff that like when it counts, it counts.
Does it say anything about your performance in the bedroom?
It always says it's bomb.
Okay.
And that's not a lie.
Alright to them?
I'll pull it up right now.
Who wants to know?
No.
Who wants to know?
There's no lies here. No.
Okay.
Oh.
Well then.
What does the Aries say?
I'm an Aries. We're the first, I believe, the first sign. There's a lot of actually controversy about
It's
that.
like the third, I think. Because some people say that Capricorns is the first because it starts in January, but then some people say it's the last because it starts in December.
I don't know. I've heard that we're the first, so I'm sticking with that. But I've
Because
also
Aquarius
heard that we're
is in
not.
January too.
Don't ask me. Ask the zodiac gods. I don't know. Is that just regular god?
It could be.
Anyway, ask somebody who knows about this stuff because we don't.
It's just a zodiac god. Like, no, that's not my territory. They're in a midlife crisis. God, that's you.
Regular god, take over.
There's Geminis out here tripping. Zodiac god, get them.
Yeah, honestly. No, but it says that I am fiery and I am decisive, which I'm not. I'm kind of indecisive, so that's already not true. But I guess sometimes I am very aware of what I want, and I'm gonna go get that. But it also says that like we're explosive, which is true, and that we have magnetic personalities, which I think is true.
Ooh.
So disgusting.
So.
But yeah, what's that? You calling someone?
No, I was looking up. I took notes.
Calling a boo?
I make notes. Okay, I am a prepared person. I made I try.
She's a Capricorn.
That yes, prepared, organized, neat. That is a Capricorn, and I try. Like, I was just looking at what I was saying in my head because there's a lot of clutterfuck up here, and I sometimes have to write it down.
That's okay.
It happens.
So what are your findings? What did you find in your notes?
I found that my brain started to hurt like 5 minutes into research. So I was like, you know what?
I know what I need to know.
I know what I need to know. Life has told me.
She's done the research.
I've done the research through life.
Yes.
My 20 some odd years and some change on this earth have given me enough research that I need. Yes. I know what I need to know. Mm-hmm. But can I ask you, what are you dating right now?
I'm dating a Pisces.
How's that? How's that going?
On every single list, everywhere that I've looked on the internet, and even in this like little old book that my mom has that says compatibility of the signs, we are nowhere matched. Anywhere.
This is a fuck no.
If you've ever found, please send it to me. If you've ever found any like horoscope, zodiac thing that says that an Aries and a Pisces works in a relationship, because I've yet to find it. But we're making it work.
We're making it work.
That's why I say you don't have to pour
work.
all of your opinions into whatever the zodiac is, because at the end of the day, a relationship is a choice between two people, and as long as those two people are consciously making that decision every single day, then you're gonna make whatever you want to make work. So.
Okay, and do you know by chance what your exes are?
I don't know really. I feel like there's a Cancer in there.
I feel like.
And I don't know.
Did we look one up?
I
did because I was curious and nosy.
You did. I don't know. I don't know their birthdays. Like that's the thing. But I'm pretty sure there was a Cancer in there. So there's that. But also I'm not compatible with them either. So I don't know. I probably never dated anyone I was zodiac compatible with.
I did, and it's a fucking lie. Like,
oh, you dated people who were
it says that I'm super Capricorn is supposedly super compatible with Virgos.
Oh.
And let me tell you, I mean, if you're a Virgo that I haven't met and you're like an amazing person, that's probably true. But up until now, I literally hate every Virgo male I've ever met. Like,
what about the females? Have you met a Virgo female?
Yeah.
How are they?
She was alright.
Oh, okay.
But men,
no. Big no.
If like, I'll really dig into them later. But there's something about them that I don't fuck with. Like,
just personality wise, you just don't mesh, or?
I like just how they go about life. And, like, that's how I, like, at first, I was like, I don't believe in this shit. Like, no. But then there's too many patterns of coincidence that keep popping up in the same type of people. For me, in my opinion. Like, I keep seeing the same thing out of you Virgo men. Like, maybe there's something to this. Because No.
It's just not working. Okay, so what are the other signs that you dated? Like, what do you feel like was your most successful relationship to date?
My most successful relationship to date was with,
in terms of how you feel about the
how I
person.
feel about them, a Taurus.
A Taurus.
I like Tauruses. Tauruses.
Now, do any of the sites that we researched, do they say that you're compatible with a
Yes,
Taurus?
I actually am. I am a lot. But I mean, like, okay, Tauruses are different people though. They're like, compared to how I am, every Taurus I've met, they're like super chill. But then they do have a crazy streak. Like, I haven't personally been on the end of it. I've seen it, and it's like, ooh, from multiple different Tauruses. But they're like super chill and understanding, and they complement like the kind of, I don't want to use that word because I don't agree with it. But they're like not strict, but like how anal I tend to be sometimes. They balance that out because they're like, you need to relax and you need to chill.
So a Taurus balances that out? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I only know like my family members' signs, and so I go off of that. Like my mom's a little out there. She's a Leo. She's a Leo, and everything they say about like needing attention is 1,000%.
Oh, my dad's a Leo, and it's 100% true.
Yeah, it's so true. And then like my little sister's a Taurus, and she's like very quiet to herself. But like she's a kid, so like she's
very like go with the flowy, like
yeah, she's very chill. She's like a really chill kid.
Like you could change up a plan on her. She's like, all right, that's cool, I'm with it.
Yeah, like I'd be like, I'm gonna pick you up in 5 minutes. Be ready. She's like, okay. So
yeah.
she's very easygoing. So that's nice.
Somebody had a theory when I was talking to them like about zodiacs. It was actually Jazzy. She was like, I feel like a lot of what goes into like someone's personality too is what their parents are.
Okay.
And how their parents like.
I don't know what my dad is. I think he was born in May. I don't know what he was. Sorry, I'll figure this out, and then we'll figure it out.
We'll put the update in. But like, I know that my dad's a Leo, and my mom's an Aries, and they were like definitely.
That's a mess. That's
different. I don't even know how these two people met. And got together long enough to have me, because they are on two separate ends of the spectrum. Like, I feel like I always tell people, like, joking that I was raised by a thug and a killer. Like, just crazy. And like, my mom is like super unattached all the time. Like, I could be, okay, perfect example. I have failed a test that I needed to transfer schools. And I was crying. I was like, I'm about to jump off a building. Like, I don't know what to do. I was trying to make my way to San Francisco, and this was standing in between me and San Francisco. And so I'm telling her about it. I call her 2 minutes in. She's like, call me back when you get it together. It hangs up on me. Like, she wasn't even like, oh my gosh, it's okay. She was just like, call me when you're done. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. So I call my dad, and he talks to me for like 45 minutes, and he's like, you know, like, it's okay. Like, he's just really talking me through it. So he's like nurturing and caring in that sense. But that man is crazy. I don't know if it's some PTSD from like the military, which it definitely is. But that man, like, anybody I've ever dated that he knew, he like would straight out talk to them within the first 30 seconds of talking to them. He's like, if you disrespect my daughter, or if you disrespect my Fruit Loop, I will come to your house, kill you and your family, and watch HBO on your TV. Like, crazy. And like, I have no doubt that this man has probably killed somebody before. Like, he probably has.
Let's not out your dad.
I mean, in his time, you know, in his travels. Like, I mean, you can't prove nothing. Speculation. I don't got no evidence.
But I think that's very sweet of your dad. I think that's like a super sweet take from a parent's perspective. But your dad has also given it to me before. The first time he met me, he was like, what are you wearing? What are you doing? Who dressed you?
What are you doing?
And I was like, hi, nice to meet you, sir.
I know, now every time I go to his house, he's like, I don't know what you got on, but I'm gonna mind my business. You not dressed to work, as he would say.
Not dressed to work?
Yeah, because he talking about, I need help working. He's like, you're not dressed to work. And I'm like, I know I'm not dressed to work because I'm not about to work.
I'm not trying to work for you.
But that's that Leo in here. I always want somebody to
That's good that you
work
have
hard to labor.
both ends. I feel like I'm an Aries, so I kind of get your mom. There's some days where I'm like,
just unattached and like.
And there's other days where I'm like, come here.
If I had $1 for the times I was told to thug it out,
I'm gonna cry with you.
or I need some gangster rap. Like,
you just need to put on some gangster rap.
It's so weird. Like, literally, all I grew up listening to was gangster rap from my mom and Tony Braxton from my dad.
I love that. I love that they're two. They complement each other.
Weird. They're so opposite, but I feel like like that definitely does play a role on how my little Capricorn personality was really formed between those two Aries and Leo personalities. So I think there's something there.
That's cute. I don't know. I didn't think about like the signs so much, but like when I met my dad's family, because my dad passed away when I was 8, so I didn't really get a chance to know him too well. You know, when you grow up, you have questions. But when I was 8 and younger, I just didn't have those questions. I wasn't like, so Dad, existentially, like, where do you feel like you are? Like, I didn't have those questions. So, meeting his family was actually really telling for me because it was kind of like meeting him through them. And that was really cool because it just showed me a lot about his personality, and then like things that I would do, my family was like, oh my god, you're just like your dad. Like your dad did that, your grandpa did that. So it was really cool. So like I realized like my family, they gave money to everybody. Like specifically my uncle was just like handing out dirham to anybody who asked him for money. Like there were people in the street like stopping cars, like, hey, like at every car, like they would stop the cars and be like, hey, like give me some money, I need some money. And then, you know, my uncle was like, I just gave that guy money. And this lady was like, but that doesn't help me out. That's giving him money. Like, what about me? And he's like, all right, here. So, like, everybody he saw, he was very generous, too. So I was like, oh, my gosh, my family's generous. I'm not. But I'm trying to be. And so that was nice to see. And then, like, knowing that my dad was, like, not super, but he was pretty free-spirited. He would, like, camp out at the beach. Like, he would go and camp out at the beach. Like, he left to America, which is pretty crazy back in, like, I feel like the 80s. You didn't really have, like, cell phones like that. And Morocco barely has freaking technology right now. So, I could only imagine what it was like for him to leave his family and, like, go somewhere as a young man and just be, you know, have complete culture shock. But he embraced it and he loved it. And my mom's, one of her memories of him is, like, oh, there was, like, a homeless woman, and I guess he like met her a few times and like would say hi to her and befriended her a little bit, and like she was very excited to see him, and he like kissed her on her forehead, and like, you know, she's homeless, so like I don't know who's kissing her, but like this handsome sorry, he thinks my dad's handsome. Anyway, this like handsome young man is like, you know, giving her attention and affection in a way. Affection, not infection.
Oh my gosh.
Some affection in a way. Was like super heartwarming and like made her feel good, and my mom was like, oh my god, he's so like sweet and thoughtful, and like the fact that my mom liked that too. And my mom's also like pretty spiritual. She's like, what if this is the universe? I think she's a little out there. Sometimes she be saying things and I'm like, all right, let's reel that in, let's not say that in public. But she's pretty spiritual, and she's really cool. She's like very open to things. Like, I know your mom's vegan with you. Like, my mom probably wouldn't go vegan, but my mom's open to it. She's like, oh, what's that? Like, if I was like, Mom, eat the spirulina, you know, some weird powder, she'd be like, okay, I'll try it. So she's very open. So I feel like those two personalities making me, I'm pretty open-minded. I like to try new things, but also I'm an Aries, so I'm very, like, set in my ways, and I like things to be done in a certain way, and I have a hard time letting go of that. So I definitely see how that could happen. I like this. I like this take on it. But I don't know how it works for dating because there's just so much. Like, my boyfriend's a Pisces, and I'm a fire sign, he's a water sign, like, and it literally said one time, it was like he keeps like putting out my fire and I keep like burning up all of his water and evaporating his fun.
So you guys are basically like killing each other. Wow.
Yes. It's wonderful. But we could also have a lot of fun together. It did say that. Like, we bring out different sides of each other that we wouldn't otherwise probably have. And I do see that because he buried a rat, and it was very sweet. I don't want to get into the story.
I mean,
it was very sweet. Like, usually, you know, you see a dead rat and you're like, good riddance.
Different things works for different people.
And he was like, no, we need to like give him a proper funeral. And I'm into that, and I like that, and I appreciate that in a person when they can take That
Okay,
kind
so
of.
it was a thought. It wasn't okay.
It wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the
We-
exact act,
we
but it's like the
come.
fact that he valued this little
Cool.
soul too made me really happy.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
sweet.
Yeah, it was really sweet. So yeah,
I don't
but
think
I still kill spiders.
my unemotional,
Yeah,
unattached.
you're
It's
unattached.
a rat. What do you want me to do? No. That's interesting. I will say, like, I hear you saying you guys are like fire signs and like fire and water signs or whatever. I don't believe that necessarily, like, it's impossible for two signs to be together. Like, I feel like anything can be done. Like, if I love you enough, there's some stuff that I can put up with and understand. Like, that's just how you are.
You're also like a very easygoing girlfriend. Like from what I've seen, you're like very chill.
But that's more. I feel like that's more on the selfish side. Like, because I know that I'm the type of person to where I wouldn't want to be. I don't want you like, where are you at? What are you doing? Come back. Cause I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'll get there when I get
She's
there.
very independent.
Like, if you don't trust that I'm out here in these streets doing right, then we probably shouldn't be together. But like, I like to. Like, people who have issues with long distance, I don't feel like I would, because I wouldn't want to be up under you like that bad anyways. Like, I wouldn't want to be up under you every fucking day.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm weird. I don't know.
I mean, no, I get that.
Maybe I'm just tripping.
No, I think there's different like phases of your life. Like this could be the dating you. But like maybe when you get married, you'll feel a little bit different. Like I want to know where my husband is at 10 p.m.
I mean, yeah, I want to know where you are, but I'm not going to be like,
get your ass over here now.
you need to come. Yeah, like, okay, just like, hey, you're there, that's cool.
Be safe. See you later.
I don't want to be like, I wonder
where he is.
Is he alive
Man,
today?
your husband
like,
died.
Yeah,
You
like,
don't know where he was. You don't know
yeah,
where he
it's
worked.
been a week.
Yeah, like we're not trying to.
Ma'am, he's been sitting here in the morgue for 6 days. Where have you been?
We're not trying to be on the first 48 like that.
No.
So, no, I get that. So maybe like when you get married, maybe there's different signs. I feel like I have seen articles that are like, you know, maybe you're not compatible with them for a relationship, but maybe you could just, you know, knock boots with this sign. And this is your most sexually compatible sign.
Ooh.
So maybe there's like a dating sign, and I'm assuming that would lead to marriage, but maybe there's like a real good, like calm, easy marriage sign.
I wonder if it's true that all signs are like different
in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't sound like a theory I kind of want to test because that's a lot of people.
I know somebody who could test this theory.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people to keep
bodies.
up with. That's a lot.
That's 12 other bodies. Celestial bodies. At that. This is an experience. I need this to happen.
I'm trying to see. Maybe.
Did you know that there's? Hold on.
I mean, I haven't knocked down that many. Nowhere near that many bodies.
You know.
Did I at least have some diversity in them?
That's what I like diversity.
No.
Did you know that there's dating apps for your sign? Well, Deanna.
I hate all of them, but I can't delete.
According to Bustle.com, there are
good old Bustle.
There's different dating apps for your sign. So let's see what the results are. Hold on, Deanna, you're a Capricorn. Your dating app. So we got to get on Elite Single. #Elite Single.
I feel
and find 12 celestial bodies for you to knock down.
They should make Loki. They should make a dating app based off horoscope.
Don't say it. We're doing
Zodiacs. Because you know that's like people.
Ours.
You know you see people talking about what's your star chart? What's your birthday and
your natal
date
chart?
time of birth or whatever the fuck. What is it? So I can see if we're really compatible. Which that sounds like a lot of work. Like if I gotta sit here and compare your chart to my chart for 4 hours, I'd rather just talk to you and be like, this isn't gonna work, or it is.
Well, the app will do that for you.
Oh yeah, see the app.
Ooh, see.
I need to find me a person who makes apps.
An app developer.
None of y'all bitches better steal my idea, because if I see it out there in these streets, I'm fighting somebody.
Yeah, we're gonna find you and fight you.
Somebody's catching some hot water and baby oil, because I'm not playing.
What the fuck is hot water and baby oil?
That's what they do.
I obviously don't fight in the streets.
Okay, side note. They don't do that in the street. They do that in prison. You gotta watch Locked Up. That's
Locked Up Raw.
That's another.
Well, damn.
That's another conversation.
What?
Oh my god.
Who would tell you
Okay.
to hide razor blades in your teeth?
I'll take 2 seconds
That's
for this.
too
What
much.
they do is they take the hot water and they put baby oil and like Vaseline and throw it on you. But the Vaseline and baby oil make it stick to your skin.
The hot water?
Yeah, so it's fucking hot. And you can't wipe it off.
You're a wreck. Anyway, let's try it on each other.
But I'm coming for you if I see my app out there in these streets.
Yeah, don't freaking steal from us.
Don't fuck with me.
We'll
I told
find you.
Gangsters and killers is what I was raised by. I does this.
And my mom's like, well, actually, my mom's pretty good. My mom will fight anybody, any time of day. She don't care.
No, your mom will hop out.
And she's willing to go to jail. Like,
Your
she's
mom
told me
will hop out the
multiple
car.
times. She's like, take me to jail, vacation. I don't care. 3 meals a day.
Oh,
Like, I ain't gotta work.
oh my gosh. Don't kill nobody.
Yeah.
Killing's
Don't hurt each
other.
But we'll kill you.
But about that life.
We won't. I have no power to kill anyone. I'm just really mad that according to Bustle.com, that my app is Tinder. Very basic. I wanted you to know that when I was single and I made myself a Tinder because I was like, it's, I don't know, it's what the kids are doing, it's all the rage, like, I'm gonna be part of the status quo, whatever. It was freaking whack, and maybe that could be the area I live in. That could be because
No,
of
it
that.
definitely is because in San Francisco, Tinder is like,
Is it popping?
there's some men's on that app, but out here it's like,
daddies?
what the fuck?
No.
Who are you?
It was a wreck.
No, there are some options in San Francisco. That's another
If you're
story.
single
That's a story for another time.
on the West Coast, the best coast, go ahead, take yourself to San Francisco.
Take yourself.
Open
to
up your
the,
Tinder.
The
see what's out there.
The A daddies are there.
So my friend here is going on a trip, and I would like her to try to,
No.
you know,
I might, you know,
already
I
find somebody,
you
and
never
maybe
know.
you can ask him his zodiac sign.
you know I will.
See if the stars
I'm
align.
actually in the interview stages of talking to somebody right now.
Ooh,
I mean, no promises.
this is breaking news. So like relationship level or
No, like in the interview, like, do I want to entertain getting to it's like a preliminary pre-interview into maybe dating him.
it's an interview before the interview.
Yeah, cause I gotta,
It's an interview to see if
I'm
you
feeling
wanna
him out.
interview
It's
him.
feelers. We're filling it out.
Okay, I respect that.
I haven't asked him yet, cause
Just if you're not single, that's gonna make the podcast really hard.
I'm guaranteeing I probably still will be single, cause it's me
Well.
we're talking about.
Well, stop.
But I know you're in a relationship, and I know your boyfriend's probably gonna kill me for asking this question, because
Okay.
just the idea of you potentially looking at other.
Oh, other men?
What's
I
a
feel like
zodiac?
celebrity.
What's a zodiac that you're like, fuck no, never gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't like since I haven't done much research of my own into that. Like, and I don't place a lot of value into that. I wouldn't say anyone in particular, but I have heard a lot about Scorpios being like real crazy. And I'm already a little high strung. So like if the Scorpio is really crazy and I'm high strung, that's probably not gonna work. We're probably gonna kill each other.
Scorpios are no, they're out.
I don't know though. I haven't really known any. I don't know.
Is that your only no?
I guess so.
Okay, so
If I have to have one, I just don't know.
we won't say what's a yes because
Maybe another Aries because I don't think all this energy. I don't think it would work. It would just like it would cancel out.
Okay, so then what's a maybe? We won't say yes because you're in a relationship. What's a I could.
Maybe it's a Pisces because that's what he is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't put a lot of weight into that. Like I really need to get to know a person. But maybe I do need to look into. I don't know where to look. I don't know where to go. Like when I was single, I had no idea. I was like, I don't know you. Like I don't know him. Like it was really hard to find somebody to even want to speak to. So, and I was in school. Like now that I'm not, I have no idea what I would do. Like I work with a bunch of women and old people. No offense to any people who are old. I mean, you don't know what I consider old, but
No.
I'll give you a hint. It's like 2 years older than me. I'm like, you're too old.
You're old.
I don't want to date you.
Oh, that's another story for another day.
That's another story for another
But-
day. But yeah, no, I don't like to date anybody too much older or too much younger than me. I like around my age. I want to stay in the same generation, possible.
So what was the yes?
The yes is pretty much I'm open. I just don't know where to look. Like
So the only thing is just maybe no Scorpio.
Maybe, but then I'd have to meet you and like get to know you and befriend you for a while to see if you're crazy.
You're such an open person.
I am open.
That's nice.
What are your no's? What are your
my no.
no's?
Okay, I won't say definite because I don't deal in definites. But a no for me, like if you tell me that this is what you are, I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I'm probably gonna look at you a little crazy. My no's are Cancers, Leos, Virgos, and Capricorns.
That's a lot of the list.
It's a fourth of it, or a third.
Okay.
Math's not strong here. It's a third of it.
And I'm not in no position to correct you.
Cancers are a little too emotional and needy for my taste. And this is from I'm not emotionally detached. I don't deal in emotions all the damn time. And most Cancer men I know deal with emotions all the damn time.
Yeah, I've definitely called you crying once, and you're like, "Oh, okay, it'll be okay."
I tried.
She tried. She tried so hard. I was like, "Yeah."
When it counts, I'm there. Damn it. Yeah. The emotions are there when it counts, but no. Leos. No, I grew up with too many. My brother's a Leo. My dad's a Leo. Like mostly, I haven't met a Leo man that was like, ooh, like, no, they're
bossy. What if I told you Michael B. Jordan was a Leo? Then would your mind change?
That'll change how I see him. Like he would be less of a daddy to me. He'd be like,
don't strip Michael
you're a
B.
Leo.
Jordan of his God-given right.
That's probably why you're single. No, I'm kidding. I still love him. I would try. You know what? If you told me he was, I'd probably try. No.
I don't care. I'll give it all up for you.
No,
that just tells you the strength.
Bossy and
Wakanda forever.
I don't like to. I mean, it depends on what kind of bossy we're talking, but I don't like to be bossed around.
That was telling.
That was very telling. And Leos are very bossy, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah, they need to be in charge.
Virgos.
We discussed.
I'm just gonna say it right now. If there was ever a fuckboy zodiac, it's a Virgo.
Ooh.
They're like they be scheming all the time. Like people say like they're emotionally like reserved. No, they're not emotionally reserved. They're fucking plotting on you. And they're not telling you no emotions because they don't have any. They're using you.
They're the sociopaths.
They are sucking the soul out of you. Don't trust any. If you see a Virgo man, you need to run, bitch. Like, no. He's not the one.
Gosh.
Virgo men deserve to be alone or with each other. And that's
it.
That's it.
You guys can.
I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'll meet one that's like, you're lying. We're different. And I'll change my mind. Yeah, but guilty until proven innocent for me. No.
Okay, Virgos.
And
let me take note of that.
Yeah. And I say, as a Capricorn, I don't really fuck with other Capricorn men. Because I've talked to a few.
Really?
I've been in relationships or relations with 2. Almost 3. Every time, they're very boring people.
So, wait. What if they think you're... What if people think
the fuck? I've never had that complaint. I might be. I don't know. But they're like very like... I'm doing all the like heavy lift building relationships. Yeah, and it's not like they're boring because it's like, oh, they're not trying to be with me. It's like
the conversation.
The intention is there. Yeah, the intention is there, but the content's not. Like it's just like stale, like me dragging everything out of you.
Like, so what are you gonna do on Wednesday? God, give me something to work with.
Yeah, or like,
yeah.
No,
I've met people like that where I'm like,
it's like
I can speak to literally anyone. I will speak to that. I will speak to a cat. I will speak to a cat, and we'll have a wonderful conversation. Like, I can speak to anyone, but I've met people that I'm like, and I don't know their sign, and it was male and female, but I'm just like, I can't speak to you. Like,
yeah,
what's wrong with you?
Yes, that's what I ran into. So right now, I don't like. I mean, I kind of look at it like, you're a Capricorn. We might not mesh.
This might not work.
But my yeses. It's only 3 of them. I already said Taurus because they're chill.
Okay.
Scorpios. You said that you.
I heard they're crazy.
I kind of like that.
No, I heard they're like.
Define the crazy. Like, okay, if they're like crazy, like burning shit down, like choke you out, depending on what kind of choke, but choke you out crazy, then like,
She
yeah.
just can't keep it PG.
I can't, I'm sorry. Like,
okay,
if they're that type of crazy, yeah, but if they're like a little like,
well, I guess if you don't do them wrong,
spicy crazy, like, hey, because
hey girl,
you
if
know
you try
what?
to leave me, I'm gonna burn your house down. Girl, you know I love you.
Okay, that's crazy, and
That's crazy.
that's when the you gotta die kicks in. If it's me or you, it's gonna be you. But
you gotta go. I have a plan.
So one of us is leaving, and it ain't gonna be me. No.
I home alone this whole place.
Yeah, but no, like if they're like a little like, cause I know I have a mouth on me, and I know I have my moments. So if they can keep up with me, that's hey.
That's okay. So just a little spicy.
That could be, yeah. I could kind of be into that.
Well, we're gonna have to do a second show update about this because we're gonna have to go through
Don't
the zodiac.
search for a Scorpio and throw them in front of me.
No, we can even go through like people you've known your whole life and like met and you know whatever. We're gonna go through our high school yearbooks. We're gonna go on
Mine
Facebook.
was stolen. Fun fact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad.
Very tragic.
Sad.
My kids will never believe me when I tell them that I was BSU president and princess. They're gonna be like, bitch, you were lying, and I don't have the pictures to back it up.
President and princess in our midst, royalty. Oh, madame.
But yeah, I mean Aquariuses too, because I feel like Aquariuses are just like, I've never met an Aquarius that was like, they're just so majestic and they confuse me.
Like Timothy Chalamet confusion?
I don't know if he's an Aquarius, but like, yeah, not the confusion you're thinking.
Like
not my androgynous confusion.
Okay,
That's something else.
She likes men with like nail polish and maybe some eyeliner.
No, okay, don't say
It's
it like
phase.
that. I like I just like it confuses me. It fucks me up, but I like it. Like that's probably why I like Harry Styles so much. That man confuses my mind, and I love it. Like,
take her on. I don't know any of his song titles, but insert
a
song title that relates.
I adore him. What a man.
Hubba hubba, what a man.
Yeah, but my maybes, and this is gonna be
paint your nails together. That's fun. I like it too. I think there is something about it. It's like what? Well,
what's going on here?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
You want me to do what? I can do that. Okay. Anything for you, Harry.
But I'm telling you, they be the ones that really be like
throwing it down,
treating you like a rag doll. Like
running out from the flag now.
But my maybes, which is really weird because I usually don't fuck with it, is a Gemini. Like that switch-sided shit might be. I don't know. There might be something there.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know how like. I see, and this is where I don't feed into the whole zodiac thing. I don't know how much I can place into Geminis have two sides to their personality.
Every Gemini I've met is true. Not like two personalities, just like very like
polarized.
Yeah, like one time they're good, and the next time you see them, they're not. Like
there's no in between.
It's pretty consistent with every Gemini. I'm sorry, I can't not touch my nose. I'm sorry. Every Gemini I've met is pretty like. What am I gonna get here?
Who's a Gemini that you know? Like, can you name anybody that we both know?
My grandma was a Gemini. R.I.P.
Oh, grandma.
She was very consistent with the.
One day she's good.
She kept you guessing.
I like that. Well, I don't know. I just because I feel like people have so many different sides to them. Like I think I'm really nice to people, and recently people asked me. Don't
I was clearing my throat.
I
was clearing my throat. I didn't say nothing.
Super nice.
Shut the fuck up, my life.
Exactly. But no, people were like, "Are we gonna see a different side to you?" And I was like,
"Yes,
absolutely." No, but I was like, I mean, what do you mean? Like, I'm not just happy all the time. Like, I'm a human being. Sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I'm happy. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm in a good mood. Sometimes I'm like. I'm a human fucking being, so no, I'm not gonna be good all the time or nice to you all the time. Today I might offer to go pick up your prints at the copier. Tomorrow, who knows?
Who knows?
Get it yourself.
Fuck your prints. No.
Yeah. No, I don't know. So that's why I just don't put too much into it. But that's interesting. I'm excited. We're gonna have to do an update and let you guys know.
Erica's gonna torture me. I bet you she's gonna do something like.
We are gonna record it.
She's gonna search high and low.
And we're gonna find these people.
What if I let you just make me a dating account?
On every app?
No, not on every
website
app. I'm not running all these.
That we should be on?
But yeah, you make me an account and you find me people you think is suitable, and I'll entertain talking to them in a. I will give them 10 to 15 minutes of my time each,
How
and then I'll try to
can
tell
you?
you what zodiac I think they were.
Okay, that's fine. I was hoping that you would go on a date with them and possibly.
That's 12 dates,
That's 12 free meals, possibly.
possibly.
Well, then you'll know what sign he is if he's like, you got this Chipotle.
You got your
must
half.
pay. You must.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Where'd you have at?
Oh, side note. I'm not gonna say no names and no. This has nothing to do, but we're sitting right here and I need to tell you, so this is a good time. You remember when we go to the food lab and there's that place there that guy works at that I told you that
Yeah.
was in high school? Why the fuck did I go out last night with my mom and I was like, I'll buy you dinner or whatever. So she wants nasty ass Chipotle. And we go into Chipotle. Mind you, I just got my hair dipped, so I look like a wet rat. My braids look crazy. I'm like in sweats because I've been sitting in a chair getting my hair braided half the day. And we walk into this Chipotle. No one else is in line but him.
What? Okay.
And he looks and he's like, oh, you can go in front of me. And my mom starts tripping. Oh my God. Like, if anybody who like knows us knows our relationship is pretty like, I'm the mom, she's the kid. And so like, I be snatching her up all the time. I like had her like by her little, and I was like, cause she was just saying the wildest shit. She was acting out in front of him, acting stupid. And I snatched her out that Chipotle so fast. And she was like, what's wrong? And I told her. And she was like, ooh, you out here looking crusty. That's why I told you, just talking shit.
Mother.
I was traumatized. I was like, I'm never coming to Chipotle again.
That's why you always have to.
I had
do
spent like
something
5
different.
hours, which was a long time. 5 hours in a
Yeah,
chair
it's
getting
hard.
my hair done.
So, like,
And then
put on some lipstick.
I
Put the
was
boobs out. If you're
crusty.
wearing sweats, put on like a boob tank top.
I didn't even have
Because
my
you never know
cute
who you see.
glasses on. I looked crazy.
When you look like crap, that's when you see everybody who ever said that you were a hot mess, and now it's just confirmed. I'm like, but I can look nice, and it's too late.
That's
Too damn late.
Terrible. Terrible.
I do want to say that manifesting is real because I've been talking about this boy that I think Gianna should be with. And ever since I told her, she keeps seeing him everywhere she
I
goes.
see him like twice a week.
So I'm trying to manifest some money into my life.
We're gonna talk about him on the. We should talk about that next time.
Yes, I already know our next.
We're gonna talk about that next episode because Erica is fucking with my dating life with this one. But yeah, so we're gonna end on that because I mean
and we're gonna follow up with you guys.
We're definitely gonna follow up. Erica's gonna do it. We're gonna tell you how it goes, and I'm gonna tell you maybe I was wrong about the zodiacs.
Do my research.
Maybe there was one that I was hating on that's like really the love of my life. We'll see.
We're gonna make her love a Virgo.
I really think the love of my life is a Scorpio though. I feel it.
We're gonna find out next time. Not next time. In a few times.
In a few times.
We'll let you know when the time comes.
Give us a month or something.
Give us
12 minutes a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not even that talented. But alright.
Thank you for hanging out with us again today. We will see you next time.
If you listen to all of this, you're a real one, and next week we're gonna be a lot better because we're learning and
we're growing. Actually, next week you're gonna be in
next week I will be in a different country, but the week after that we're back at it.
It's on and popping. So we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.